Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. This is a second reading of the day. We did a really great reading with forgiveness, and it was beautiful what this card represented, letting go and embracing what comes. And if you want to see that one, go ahead and watch that first. Now we're going to do the second reading with this beautiful card from the Cosmic Journeys Oracle. Cut away what is no longer needed for you. Now these kind of tie in together, so if you do want to watch them, cool, but they stand on their own, so it's all up to you. These really apply to old beliefs and stuff that you no longer need, honestly. I feel that they're cutting off a broken, dead branch that could probably be recycled, burnt to offer heat to be transmuted into something else, because honestly you don't need anything else. And the one thing that I hadn't noticed that I did notice now is this morning the star came in reverse. The star came in 3 times yesterday, and what is that? Yes, it's another star, constantly reminding you that you are the star of your own show. I'm going to read the meaning to this, and I'm going to pull all the cards and we're going to talk about it, Pisces. Cut away what is no longer needed for you. You no longer need validation. You are sovereign. What would your life look like if you really live by this principle? What would change and what would stay the same? What would you do different in the situation that you are faced with right now? Why hold on to what's accumulated by default around you? Intentionally decide what stays and what goes. Consider the story, beliefs, relationships, and even physical reminders that are not congruent with who you are now. So the catalyst is, which old story has my family or lineage deposited on me that's no longer true? And the cosmic checkbox is, declutter your room, your life, your office. Remove anything that does not intentionally represent exactly who you have evolved into. That's something I can relate to because I'm actually doing that right now. Yes, I am getting rid of old outfits. It's like an old costume of the person I had invented, not necessarily the person I feel like inside. So it's important to do that every once in a while, to look at things and decide, who was I? How did I see things? And this week for you, Pisces, the spiritual message has been, how do you see your life? As something to overcome or something to embrace? And it's just to give you the courage and to have you moving forward in maybe more a quicker pace than you were, because you're letting fear stop dictating how you are moving forward. All right, so let's pull some cards as promised. Gratitude. Unstick the stuck. Maybe that's what I should just call this week, Pisces. Unstick the stuck. It's time for you to unstick the stuck. There's that 7 again. King of Rods. Queen of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, nice. Chariot in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. Five of Wands. Nine of Cups. Death in reverse. And Seven of Cups. All right. So the cards have been pulled. If I look at this card, I see a heart, and it seems to be showing a lot of growth around it, a lot of flowering. I see the Empress card coming in. It also came in reverse this morning. But this time the Empress card that is showing is that when you cut away, you're going to leave room for growth. See, cutting away, pruning, shearing, getting away. And I was speaking, I was about to say, isn't that coincidental? I was speaking about that to somebody today. That by cutting away the dead and the old, you leave room for something else to appear, to come in. I was talking about my personal experience, and I'm going to share it quickly. They shared with me recently, quite recently, that when the first download to show me that the people who had felt antagonize me, I was holding on to that. I was holding on to that resentment, that thing of how I had survived things because of these people. When I went back and meditated, and those people are now gone, but those people and my guides explained to me their role in my life, that we had agreed upon them coming here and being antagonizing, so that I could go on this journey and this path and learn and grow and become more than the sum of my parts. When I came back from that meditation, from that download, I could no longer hold resentment for those people, because I realized that gratefully they had helped me become who I was. And being mad at them is like being mad at myself. Okay? But the reason why that was revealed to me is because all of that luggage that I was carrying with me was filling up the room where better things could take its place. Okay? Where it could grow. When your garden is full of weeds, there's no more room for the plants. So prune that crap and get rid of it. And then you let gratitude come in, and out of gratitude grows the good stuff. You can be very fertile in gratitude. Okay? And it also unsticks the stuck. And after 9 comes 10. The cycle then shifts, moves forward. Excellent. We start off with the 7 of Pentacles. We are in a 7-year, the year of assessment. What do I take the lead on in my life? And how do I think things through? I got the strength of character and independence, and I've become critical. I've become self-aware, intelligent, truthful, and very critical of my own thoughts, but very wise too. Why? Because I've experienced these things. I wouldn't be this wise, beautiful Queen of Swords if I hadn't experienced all of these things, and neither would you. You wouldn't be all these beautiful shades of prosperity, all this abundance in wisdom that you've accumulated, and they want you to take the time to really think about that and assess it. Assess who you would have been without all of these experiences. Would you have been less? I think so. Yes, you would have been less than you. You have so much like great abundance and knowledge. So, it's a time to ponder where you want to go. Where you want to go to. The Chariot in reverse, still the Chariot. But it's a chariot that's deciding its course, where it wants to go. No longer stuck in traditions of the things that no longer, for me the Hierophant is a card that sometimes is because of the priest on the card. It's like old religion, stuck in that. You're no longer stuck in that, it's in reverse. You're finding the keys to liberate yourself, to go elsewhere, to do more, to open up yourself to more, to become a critical thinker. How have you gotten the abundance that you've gotten? By having lived through the experiences. It's made you become the person that you are, the one that has thought yourself out of problems energetically, mindfully. All of this has helped you grow and get to where you needed to go. The Nine of Cups, blessings. A lot of gratitude here. Fulfillment and blessings come from being grateful for everything that you have and everything that you've learned. But always have a course, a direction, having time to assess where you want to go. All the choices that you have, and the beautiful places that you can create for yourself. You have the Death card in reverse. I feel that this transition has already happened for you, Pisces. You've probably been going through it for a while, but you're on the other side of it now. Because after death comes temperance, that balance. That finally feeling sure-footed within yourself. And what ends up being in the end are choices. You're going to have choices come in. And you're going to be able to differentiate to what the things that you want to the things you don't want. It's going to be very apparent. Looking at these cups, I know there's a few I absolutely don't want. And you can start picking and choosing and understanding that all these choices came from all the experiences that you've had. You just can't hold on to all the resentments too, Pisces. That's the thing. You've got to clean out the closets every once in a while, like I have been doing. You have to just clean the clutter out so that you can make room or even be able to see the stuff that you really love. Imagine a closet full of stuff and you got your favorite outfit. If it's buried in there somewhere, how can you ever see it? So clear it out. Make sure that that outfit is front and center so that you can see it and feel gratitude for it every single day. So that you can unstick the stuck. You can see it. Look at this eye. You can see it. That it's clear. All right. So, at the heart of you is no longer subscribing to traditions. And for me, traditions are confinements of the past. They're conditionings. They're things that you've been taught that you haven't let go of. They're things even that you don't even realize you've let go of the teachings, but the conditions that brought these things in as you grew up, in other words, your experiences have held you prisoner. So you're no longer subscribing to that. That's in reverse. You're just going, poof, I'm done with that. I know I have a lot of choices, but it's to whittle down to what you want. It's getting rid of the unwanted, making sure that only that what's left is what you truly, truly love. The year of assessment is going to give you plenty of time for you to walk and talk at the same time and declutter and refurnish, repopulate at the same time. I've said that this year. There's pauses, but they're not stops. They're pauses to see where you're going to redirect that energy, how you're going to use it. Gratitude, gratitude. Very important. Fill your cup. Fill your cup with the good stuff. And then your choices will become clear. You are very abundant in wisdom. We forget that. We forget just how living our life keeps adding to us constantly. And you want to make sure that those pentacles that you add are the ones that you want. This is where this 7 comes to play for this 10. You only keep the stuff you want, and then you become super abundant. These pentacles help you resolve conflict and keep you moving smoothly in a transition of balance out of that beautiful transformation, because transformation is chaotic. You don't want to stay there all the time. You want ebbs and flows. And again, when you transform, the picture gets clearer. So beautiful, Pisces. This week has been phenomenal. I feel very much like they've been trying to empower you to have you look at life and embrace it no matter what. It's nighttime, cool. It's storm time, awesome. It's snow time, bring it. I'm good. I love the snowflakes. It's fine. And I am going to see everything as a blessing, as a lesson, as what makes me abundant and stronger moving forward. And it keeps you moving forward. You're no longer getting stuck because you don't see the hurdles as hurdles, just part of the road. That's a big one. You're no longer getting stuck anymore. Wow. These readings have been quite something this week. I felt the power in them. I hope you have too. I want you to write in the comments section, the road is clear. I'm looking forward to it. The road is clear. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I am. I'm looking forward to it. The road is clear. There you go, Pisces. That's it. We're going to come back, round it off tomorrow, put all the little pieces together, tie a little bow on it, make it a package, and then we're going to come back on the weekend, and I'm not sure what we're doing. Let me see. We did February. I feel like I have an extra week here, do I? Or is it a moon coming in? I could do it next week, the full moon. So I've got a calendar open for Sunday. So let me think about it, and I'll come back to you tomorrow with what we're going to do on Sunday, along with the regular reading for the week. Take care, my beautiful ones. Love, light, and blessings. I hope you are well, stay empowered, stay strong. You can do anything. Take care. Bye for now.